Take you all back to psychological times. I want to talk to you, and I want you to see me as a 5-year-old child. I'm running around acting wild, and I hear my mother say, "I love you." I have my brothers and sisters, and we do the things that children do, yet we try to destroy one another and smile as we do so. I can hear my mom saying, "Boy, don't you do that to your sisters." And I don't really hear it because I'm 5. I'm wild, and I keep my life alive. Then she said, "You need to go outside and play with your own friends." So I walk outside, and I wonder, are my friends my enemy? Or I'm just walking internally, just seeing me. The burning desire as a 5-year-old, really small, raggedy clothes, but there's an energy inside that nobody can see but me. But in the west side of my mind, I didn't say that to this child when I was 3. I walk up, I look up at the sun, I smile and I play and I laugh. But then there's a dream inside that I see, but nobody else sees, so I just break down and I laugh because my dream can't be for me. It's impossible for me to see because in the west side of my mind, I'm resting now and I'm at peace. But that 5-year-old child has grief because it wants to express the being that it wants to be. The sun begins to settle and I can hear my mom cry. "Son, it's time for you to come inside." I walk inside, and in the west side of my mind, I want to say to that little child, live your dream, my friend, because if you don't do it now, it's all going to crumble within. He smiles and runs inside, and his dream just died. So I want to take you back to the west side of my mind. If the sun is settling now, then what am I to do? Oh, wait a minute. I got one more story for you. Now I'm 19 years old, 22 years old. I'm a young adult and I have dreams that's untold. I played a little basketball, made a lot of friends, dated a lot of girls, but my dream was still burning. No way to quench my thirst. So I look around the earth and I started reading material that could help me move. But man, I'm frozen because my eyes is stuck like glue. Because nobody told me that I could make my dream come true. So I'm running and I'm graduating, I'm working and I'm playing, I'm rapping and I'm doing all the things that will keep me playing. But other people are pursuing what they need. Then I look at them and then I have a little bit of envy because my mind is filled with selfish greed. Why can't I do what they do? Because in the west side of my mind, I didn't move. But I want to say in the west side of your mind, use it as a tool. Now, if I could see that young man when he graduated, I would say, young man, don't hesitate. Get out there today and make your dream come alive because you only got one chance. If you don't do it, my friend, you will surely die. He daps out his friends as he graduates from college. The dream begins to fade as the sun begins to set. Now he's lost his life, but he has to place another bet. So he says to his mom, "I'm a grown man now. I'm going to walk out of my house. There's no vices now. I'm going to pursue my dream because I'm here to take care of you." But then she says, "No matter what you do, son, I love you." I proceed on to move through this world. But in the west side of my mind, my dream begins to curl. It turns inside of me. It burns inside of me because there's no way that I can now shift my reality. So in the west side of my mind, which is psychological time, I try to see myself. I try to see my worth. I try to think about the things that I can unearth. But I can't move because I'm a grown man now. And people keep saying that when you're older, you got to chill. You can't visualize your dream because that stuff is not real. If you didn't do it while you were young, how can you think to do it when you're old? But in the west side of my mind, here's the story that's not told. I see the little kid. I see the young adult. Then I see myself, and I see the sun that begins to set. But the sun looks the same when it sets as well as when it rises. Now I realize that it's noon time for me. So there's no hesitation in what I have to do. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm a dreamer, and so should you. In the west side of my mind, everything is clear. There's no more hesitation, ladies and gentlemen, because now there is no false evidence of being real. I can do what I do because that's what I feel. Thank you. Woo.